Ever wondered what would happen if you put a cup of hot water and a cup of cold water in the freezer at the same time? Here's the mind-blowing truth. Sometimes, the hot water actually freezes faster. I know, it sounds upside down, right? But it's a real scientific mystery called the Mpemba Effect. And today, I'm about to share 20 absolutely fascinating facts that'll turn your understanding of freezing literally on its head. Let's kick things off with the weirdest part. Fact 1. The Mpemba Effect isn't just a myth, it's been seen in real experiments for centuries. Even Aristotle noticed it over 2,000 years ago. Imagine that, ancient philosophers scratching their heads just like we do today. Fact 2. The effect is named after a Tanzanian student who noticed his hot ice cream mix froze faster than his classmates' cold ones. His teacher didn't believe him, but he was right. Sometimes, young scientists make the coolest discoveries. Fact 3. The effect only happens under certain conditions. It's not a magic trick. Sometimes hot water wins, sometimes cold water does. The race depends on things like volume, container shape, and even what the container is made of. Fact 4. One possible reason. Hot water can lose mass faster due to evaporation. When some water steams away, there's less left to freeze, so it can solidify quicker. Fact 5. Here's a twist. Hot water can also stir itself. As it cools, it creates currents that mix everything up, helping it cool more evenly and maybe even freeze faster. Fact 6. The temperature of the freezer plays a role, too. In colder freezers, the effect is more likely to show up. So, next time you try it, crank that freezer down. Fact 7. Impurities in water, like minerals or gases, can impact the effect. Boiling water often drives these out, making the water purer and possibly more eager to freeze. Fact 8. The shape of your container matters. Wide, shallow bowls help hot water evaporate faster, while narrower, deep cups keep things colder for longer. Fact 9. The surface you put your cup on makes a difference. If you put a hot cup on a metal freezer shelf, it melts a thin layer of frost underneath, helping it stick and transfer cold faster. Fact 10. Hot water holds less dissolved gas than cold water. When water is heated, gases escape, changing the freezing properties in subtle but important ways. Fact 11. The Mpemba Effect isn't always reliable. Sometimes you try the experiment and nothing special happens. That unpredictability is part of what makes it such a scientific puzzle. Fact 12. Even big science institutions have studied it. In 2012, the Royal Society of Chemistry held a public contest to solve the Mpemba Effect, and scientists are still debating it today. Fact 13. The effect has been spotted not just in water, but in other liquids like milk and oil, under the right conditions. It's a universal quirk, not just a water thing. Fact 14. This effect isn't just trivia. It could impact how we make ice rinks, ice cream, or even how we freeze food for astronauts. Fact 15. Some scientists think supercooling is involved. That's when water gets below freezing but doesn't turn to ice until it's disturbed. Hot water might skip the supercooling step. Fact 16. The Mpemba Effect is still partly a mystery. There's no single explanation that covers every case, which means there's still room for discovery. Who knows? Maybe you'll crack it. Fact 17. In 2013, a team of physicists in Singapore made headlines by suggesting that the way hydrogen bonds in water behave at different temperatures might be key. Water is stranger than we ever imagined. Fact 18. You can try this experiment at home. All you need is 2 cups, some water, and a freezer. Just make sure to record your results. Science loves curious minds. Fact 19. Even though it's still unsolved, the Mpemba Effect teaches us that science is about asking questions and what we think we know, and being open to surprises. Fact 20. Here's the best part. Sometimes, the world really is stranger than fiction. The Mpemba Effect reminds us that old rules can be bent, broken, or flipped upside down, and that's what makes science so endlessly exciting. So, if you loved these weird and wonderful facts, hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-bending science, and let me know in the comments if you've ever seen the Mpemba Effect in action or if you're about to try it right now. Who knows? Your experiment could change what we know about the world. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.